This is a poem about an incident at Smiley's bar. Now, Smiley's bar used to be a little bar, a little one-horse town, a road to nowhere, and at the edge of some little city, kind of like Boise. And the city kept expanding and growing, and what used to be godforsaken sagebrush prairie now became godforsaken used car lots and strip malls and fast food joints, and you get the picture. And little Smiley's bar, which used to be on the road to nowhere, now found itself in the middle of suburbia. And so, rather than dying where it was, it expanded and modernized and reorganized and became this swinging place for the modern urban cowboy. And so, this is the incident at Smiley's bar. We were playing pool, feeling cool in the back of Smiley's bar. It was Friday night and the mood was right for drinking Coors beer from a jar. That midnight crowd was getting loud till gunshots fired outside. The shooting stopped and our jaws dropped as the doors burst open wide and horses' hooves inscribed their grooves in that slippery barroom floor as three men rode in who reeked of gin and looked like Old West lore. Someone said, "Why, that's Crazy Ed! He's been 10 years in jail, and his brothers Mo and Cactus Joe, they left town without a trail." They were tall and lean and looking mean with a 6-gun in each hand. Crazy Ed frowned as he looked around like he didn't quite understand. He cried out, deranged, "This place has changed, but I'm back here anyway, and I'll get that snake by the name of Jake who stole my Ellen Bay." Our silence was broke, a happenstance stroke, as a cellular phone gave a whine. 30 hands picked up, but it was Luther Rupp who sheepishly said, "It's mine." "You answer that, I'll lay you flat, you'll lay your phones on the table. Dial 911, I'll take my gun and just see you I'll disable." Now picture this. A motorized rendition of a bronze edition of Ghost Riders in the Sky on a ceiling track gave Ed's head a whack. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yi. That made him drop from his horse of a plop, but he came up just as quick. He'd lost the gun, but he still had one, and he waved like a lunatic. Then came the horrid scream of a fax machine on the bartender's speakerphone. Them horses reared, their minds were geared to head off for parts unknown. And Mo and Joe were yelling, "Whoa!" just barely came hanging on when someone gave a pull on the mechanical bull. Man, what a phenomenon. Them horses bucked like thunderstruck. Joe was drug around by the foot, and Mo landed with grace in the fireplace and came up black with soot. Oh, Crazy Ed raged, his wrath engaged, when a cell phone chirped like a bird. He was about to smash it into trash when he heard the dreaded word. "Police! Freeze! Stop, you sleaze!" No one called Ed by that name. Around he sped and pumped some lead through the heart of a video game. And Mo didn't feel good, but he played Eastwood and hollered, "Make my day!" But a cute little blonde who was playing Jane Bond nailed his face with pepper spray. She said, "This'll be fun," as she used her stun gun. Mo jolted and doubled in half. The poor man writhed and agonized. And that gal could sure tie a calf. Ed was down to one shot, and he fired a lot. You know that man was loaded. In a blinding flash, the thunderous crash, the big screen TV exploded. Oh, talk about panic. Those horses were manic, upturning everything they came near. They stampeded Ed, who dove and dragged the cloud by the mechanical steer. And Joe was bruised and a mite confused, just barely able to crawl, to the electronic shotguns. Oh, you know the ones for that duck hunting game on the wall? He aimed and fired at the man who was hired to be the so-called host. When he failed to kill, Joe felt rather ill as the bouncer declared, "I'm a ghost." And Ed was nabbed and being jabbed by an old lady with a cue stick who sprayed his face with a can of mace and planted a karate kick. Well, the police appeared in riot gear. They came expecting the worst. Their timing weren't bad, but it's kind of sad that the lawyers got there first. In front of the judge, those boys didn't budge. Plead innocent, wouldn't you know? But they changed their tune as the entire courtroom watched the whole thing on video. They'll be in the pen till I don't know when. Ed said to his brothers, "Ah, heck. Barroom brawl ain't no fun at all since the West done turned high-tech." Thank you very much.